Alright, you guys. We're coming very close to the end of Disturbing Things Around the Internet. We're on volume 11. So, without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. This one did have another warning, but I clicked on it before I recorded it. So, just know that that is in this video. So, there are some things in this video that if you don't want to see, might not want to watch it. So, here we go. There we go. Another warning. Hey, there you go, guys. Another warning.
It's been a while. You know, I really miss this series, and I've been digging a lot for more content for it. It's taken me a bit, but after trekking through the dark depths of the vast digital ocean we all call the internet, I think I'm finally ready. Let's bring it back for season 2. Welcome back to Disturbing Things, your one-stop shop for bite-sized, creepy discoveries that I've recently made online. If you're new to this series, oh boy, you're in for a ride. If you're willing, check out the playlist on my channel to get caught up with the first 10 episodes.
Also, go check out my playlist for the first 10 episodes, too, that I've reacted to, also, among other things. Yeah.
If you're a fan of eerie, disturbing content, then I truly hope they're worth your while. Anyway, with that out of the way, buckle down because it's time, once again, to dive into 5 more hand-picked and disturbing things from around the internet.
Trippy. I dig it though. The content in this video is disturbing and may upset some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. You heard it, people. Screams in Corpus Christi. I'm getting, yeah, the Corpus Christi, Texas. Yeah. Here we go.
Our first stop involves a Facebook post made by a resident of Corpus Christi, Texas. On Sunday, May 31st of 2020, a user named Bernal uploaded a video of a strange sound he heard while out on a walk the night before. In the description, he describes his encounter as the following. Y'all listen to this, it's no joke, it freaked me out. Has anyone ever heard this noise there? I heard it from a minute away as I walked around the building and no one was around. The video is about 3 minutes long. Have a listen.
Cunningham MS.
This is like the area that it was coming from. But I don't hear anything anymore. It was like a lady yelling, screaming. You hear it? You hear that?
See, every time they do these things at night, right? It just makes me feel like it's some kind of animal, man. Because, like, to me, that screams like elk almost, but I know elk is so much higher pitched. But I don't know. That doesn't give me human vibes. There's no help or anything like that, you know? To make me think that this is a person.
There's nobody over there. I walked all the way to half of that, halfway. What is going on? This is tripped out. It is 12:44 a.m. right now, Saturday morning, and I'm off of Prescott, the Cunningham Middle School. I don't know, whatever it is, it's freaking me out.
What would make that noise?
Now I'll be honest, we've seen videos with screams like this before, and in hindsight I'm pretty convinced that at least a few of those are mountain lions.
Yeah.
Here though, it sounds a bit different. While mountain lions are no stranger to West and South Texas, something about this one just sounds human. Like, here, just listen for yourself.
Screaming. You hear it?
What do you think? While I'd like to keep a level head here, something about this one, to me, just doesn't scream mountain lion.
It doesn't scream mountain lion, I agree.
No matter what it is though, hearing sounds like this, especially on a walk that late at night, would absolutely send me beelining it back home if I were ever to hear that myself.
No matter what it is, man. I mean, if it's a creature or a person and I hear that, dude, it's either some kind of crackhead or it's some kind of animal. Yeah, I mean, I hear that, I'm booking it home with a dookie in my pants. Like, that's what's happening. I'm scared, bro. No way. It doesn't sound human to me, though. It's got to be some kind of animal. It is not a mountain lion. It's something different. Because, like, there's no words in it. If there were words in it, I'd say that's a person. I just don't know. Roadway incident. A picture of a red moon. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's see.
On the night of September 19th of 2016, a YouTuber by the name of Dashcam Daily uploaded a series of videos to this playlist titled 2016-0919 Girl Ejected.
This guy got some views.
If the name isn't enough to pique your interest, then what he captured while out on his drive just might. The series documents a roughly 23-minute time span of their pursuit of a suspicious and erratic driver in Atlanta, Georgia. Dashcam Daily describes the chase as the following. The encounter started at approximately 3:40 a.m. Sunday morning on September 19th, 2016 in Atlanta, Georgia. I phoned 911 at the point where the girl was ejected from the vehicle and the driver placed her back in the car and drove away. Part 1 is the initial encounter where I first noticed the car stopped in the roadway. This was at the I-75, 85 and University Avenue interchange in Atlanta, Georgia. Ejected from the vehicle? That doesn't sound safe. Let's have a look.
Okay, so brother just wanted to get some kind of lady for some late night fun. That's what it looks like to me right now. But she was also in the middle of the road, so unless she came from the other side of the road and then came over, I don't know. But, I mean, that's what I see, right? That's what I see. Yeah, see, she running across the road right here. Now she's in the middle of the road. Then she comes on over.
I'm not chasing him, but somebody needs to get the guy pulled over. He's breaking every traffic law there is. He's moving this up right now. He's having to stop again. And again,
Unless,
killed this
no.
guy. So, yeah, I'm not chasing him, but you need to get some out here to get him.
Because he was already erratic before this. What am I talking about?
I don't know. I'm trying to get them called in. They're not doing any fucking thing.
He continues.
I don't know what I'm on about.
Part 2 is after I got turned around and noticed the driver was out of the car and had put the girl in the passenger side. Part 3 covers most of the pursuit through Atlanta and the driver leaving the girl on an I-20 access ramp at the Glenwood Avenue Memorial Drive exit. These summaries drive home the points that matters aren't getting any better. Whatever dispute they're currently going through is becoming exponentially worse, and that driver needs to be stopped as soon as possible. Opening a car door, combined with reckless driving, is a recipe for incredibly serious injury, or even death. At about 2 minutes into the video, we observe Dashcam Daily in their continued pursuits. But here, the driver inevitably loses control of the vehicle. The following is what happened.
And now she's out. Or is that him? No, they're both out. I think they're both out. Yeah, they are both out. What the heck? Dude, if you're this close, right? What's gonna stop that guy from, like, being so aggressive he's gonna pull a weapon out on you now? Like, nothing to see here, dude. What are you doing? Why are you following me? Bang, bang, bang. Shots. Like, I get it. You want to film a video. Like, this is like stuff for, like, this is content, right? But this is the wrong kind of content you want to get into, especially at this point. Like, you could get popped for this. You really could. You could get popped for this. He's just not going to have any exchange with you? He acts like you're not even there.
I'm not really sure where I'm at exactly. I just witnessed an accident. The girl was thrown from the car. The guy put her back in the car and he's taken off. I really don't know what's going on. She was trying to get out of the car earlier. As soon as we get moving somewhere, I can
After this bizarre incident, he continues his pursuits. About 15 minutes and numerous stops later, the car finally pulls over, giving the passenger enough time to jump out.
Alright, they're fighting. They're fighting outside the car. Out of the car, he got back in the car, he's leaving her. There's a car behind me. They can take care of her. I'm gonna follow this guy. He left her on the side of the road.
Okay, that thing had a turbo in
Fortunately,
it.
the driver left her behind before things escalated even further. The remaining video that the camera caught simply shows the rest of his pursuits before eventually losing the driver for good. According to an update in the description, a reporter with the local station has been in touch with the Atlanta police. They were able to locate the female because the license plate on the vehicle was in her name. The guy driving the car is or was apparently her boyfriend. She's refusing to cooperate or press charges and would not give the police his name. The ladies in the vehicle that stayed with the victim transported her to the Atlanta Medical Center. She recovered from her injuries. Thankfully, she made it out of this situation alive and without any major injuries, since this could have easily been so much worse. This footage is a testament to how dangerous situations like this can get, especially at high speeds in a motor vehicle. If you ever witness something like this, try to stop and help. Much like Dashcam Daily did on that late September night, you just might save a life.
But if it comes to the point where you're going to get shot also, just be careful. just be careful. I mean, you don't want to get shot neither. I mean, yeah, you're saving someone's life. That's good. That's very good. But you gotta think about yourself too, in case this guy's very bad per se, angry, mental. Just don't want to get hurt in the process. No one does, but doing the right thing is good too.
Waking up to realize that your child's missing is every parent's worst nightmare. Unfortunately, this was a grim reality for a New Zealand family.
Excuse me?
On the
New
morning of
Zealand?
August 9th of 2017, a report was made to Auckland police regarding an 11-day-old baby that was taken in the late hours of the night. The entire incident was captured on video. Have a look.
Okay. So they got a face mask on. I can see the hair in the bag, so it's obviously female. There was a code on that door, I'm guessing, so they know the code. She about fell over. That's crazy.
Thankfully, the infant was located and returned to the parents 7 hours after their reports.
Alright, good.
I can only imagine how agonizing that time span must have been, realizing that they may not have ever seen their child again. But at least the baby's safe and sound. Good on that front. When we hone our focus in on the abductor, though, that's when this story gets even stranger. According to reports, this wasn't just some random stranger. This was a caretaker that was hired by the family to watch over their newborn as the mother was recovering from childbirth in the hospital. A woman by the name of Nadine Manukau Tokiovalu was.
Alright, you always gotta background check people, man. Because, I mean, there's no way that this person didn't do this more than once, or at least has some kind of record, or has issues in the past. There's no way. I don't buy it for a second. You can't just be a normal person and just think, oh, I'm gonna steal a kid. No, there's no way. Always background check your babysitters, whatever. You're gonna have work done around your place. Always get that shit checked, man. No way.
The one captured and charged in the kidnapping. As it turned out, she concealed her criminal record and posed as a fake caretaker in Auckland. She was so dedicated to her lie that she even went forth to throw a fake baby shower for the non-existent child and even sport a fake baby bump for the months leading up to the abduction. She was eventually sentenced to 3 years in jail, however was released after just 3 months. She was ordered to perform 400 hours of community service and to pay $2,000 to the family for reparations.
Only 2,000?
However, they...
You serving 4 years in prison for stealing a baby. It's not... You only gotta pay $2,000 too? 2,000? What? Brother, what?
understandably, are not pleased with that outcome.
I'm not either.
Nadine violated their privacy while they were at their most vulnerable, and she lied to their faces regarding her criminal history. Now that she's out again, who's to say she won't do it once more?
Use your thinker. Tesai. Jojo Tesai. Tesai.
Heartbreak can be detrimental to someone's mental health, and especially so if the other person leaves due to circumstances out of their control. In February of 2014, an Instagram user by the name of JojoTsai1012 would post text message conversations essentially chronicling her relationship with her boyfriend at the time. The messages mostly appear to be pretty ordinary, with the pair frequently talking about music, their future aspirations, food, gifts that they'd buy each other during the holidays, and even the occasional arguments. Nothing really stood out as out of the ordinary. Until a few weeks later. Fast forward, and you'll quickly realize that something went terribly awry.
Oh boy.
On March 6th of 2014, JoJo would post their text message conversation one last time. However, here, it was captioned with the following. We broke up for 12 days. I hang out with all kinds of men. Eat, watch movies, drink, sing, and any one of them is more handsome than him and richer than him. I said this just to show that I can't find a better man than him, let alone I figured how handsome and rich he is. There are a lot of well-conditioned men around me, and my friends who know me know it, but I can't accept others in my heart. Every time I play, I cry and I force myself. Smiling, I told myself that the most important thing to be a human being is to be happy. I kept hypnotizing myself, but after all, I couldn't hypnotize my heart. I don't understand. Since it's not me, why should I give me so many expectations and promises? Since he didn't want to even have a baby with me, why did I have to name it? He said that his mother did not agree for us to marry. He talked to me about a lifelong relationship, and we'd get married when we're older. This is really the most romantic love story I've ever heard in my life, but it's also a lie. I can't forget these things. They can't be forgotten. Unless I die.
Huh?
From here on out, she'd make 13 more posts, all aimed at her now ex, in the span of just 2 days. The first involves her wearing some sort of eye patch, and one commenter believes that she's wearing it due to the sheer amount of crying she's done since the breakup. Whether or not this is true is unclear, but she is wearing it for a few pictures onwards. The next one shows her smiling with a cup of tea. The caption reading, "From now on, you'll never see this kind of smile again." Did you know there's a bird without legs? He can only fly around in the sky in his life, sleep in the wind when he's tired, and can only land once in his life, when he's dead. It turns out that all the nightmares I had in those few days were real, and the things I dreamed about were really happening. It was just that I was concealed and knew nothing about it. Everything was known to me. I've never done anything in my life. Bad things? Why do you want me to suffer such torture? I've been living so hard these days. I want to let myself forget all of this. I want to control my emotions. Don't cry every night. But I can't do it. I can't do it. All this is right. It's too unfair to me. I can't bear it. After I die, I'll haunt you day and night, and I'll never leave you again. Let it burn. All the things like ashes float away.
Homie, that's in your bed. What are you...
After this post, JoJo would go forth to upload this photo of her sitting on the edge of a building. There is no caption, however, considering those in which we just read, it's clear what this image implies. The last photo she ever uploaded was this one, showing more things being burnt. It's unclear what exactly this is, but some have speculated that these are her ex's belongings, serving as one final goodbye to him. And after this point, she never posted again. It's widely claimed around the internet that JoJo committed suicide by jumping off the ledge. Interestingly, most of the articles claiming so are just regurgitating the same information off each other. The only bit of actual confirmation, and take this for how you will, comes from an online forum named Mop. her alleged neighbor supposedly made a post claiming the following: "This is real. We live in the same building. She died Saturday morning. No matter what, how much courage must it have taken for a little girl to kill herself? I hope she'll find peace in the afterlife." And I agree. I truly hope she's finally at peace. The root of this situation is something that we've all endured. Heartbreak is a powerful thing, the agonizing plague that consumes us whenever it happens. Unfortunately for JoJo, it led her to take her own life that had so much ahead of it.
That's tough. I have nothing to say about that one. That one's just... it's tough. I think this is our last one here.
On the 24th of May, 2001, the wedding of Karen and Asaf Dror was taking place in Jerusalem, Israel. Everything appeared to be going well, and the crowd seemed to be having a good time. At around 10:45 p.m., however, the event would rapidly devolve into a nightmare. Around that time, the floor would suddenly give out, resulting in a 3-story fall for those that were in attendance. The entire catastrophe was captured on video.
Alright, you see it here on the screen. If you don't want to watch this, I guess you'll be done with the video here because it's our last one. I guess you can watch to the end. That's up to you. But you've been warned.
Het fatale moment waarop de vloer het begaf.
That happened really fast.
23 people died that night, and over 380 suffered from non-fatal injuries. One of those affected was the bride themselves, who suffered a pelvic injury that required corrective medical attention. After investigations into this ramped up, it was eventually determined that the accident was caused by insufficient building materials and negligence during construction. It was allegedly built using a relatively new method at the time called palkal, invented by a man named Eli Ron. It, by all accounts, serves as a cost saver and utilizes thin steel sheets sandwiched between concrete layers. The building supposedly was also designed to be a 2-story structure, with the 3rd floor being added later on. Put 2 and 2 together, and you can see why calling this structure a hazard would be an understatement. As if the story wasn't strange enough already, the 3 owners of the wedding hall, the construction managers, and even Eli Ron, yes, the inventor of the palkal method himself, were charged with varying degrees of manslaughter and underwent various prison sentences. All of these were less than 4 years long. In a statement given by the father of the bride afterwards, they claimed, "I'd give the 4 of them 400 years in prison. Had they been pardoned, it would be 300 years, so they have no chance to see daylight."
That's insane. What did you honestly think was going to happen when you have a thin, like, metal sheet with, like, concrete and then concrete? What did you honestly think was going to happen? That's stupid. Because then something like this would happen. It should have been double checked by someone smarter with building, probably. It would have evaded something like this. That's wild. Because, I mean, what would you think? I mean, a thin steel sheet, I mean, it's gonna get bowed in by concrete plus that many people standing on it. It makes sense that it fell. can see it right here. It's just thin, and then all this concrete on top of it. Look at how thick this concrete is right here. Then you can see the steel right here. Yeah, there's no way. This thing should have fell long before.
In the moments leading up to the fall, a song named I Have a Golden Heart by Sadi Haddad was playing, much to the crowd's delight. However, since this event, she's never performed it again. The Versailles Wedding Hall disaster has gone down as one of the country's worst building catastrophes in recent history, and the now vacant sites will forever stand as a reminder of the tragic events that played out that late summer night. As we've seen tonight, if you look hard enough within this vast digital ocean, you just might find things that are dark, eerie, and incredibly distressing. Tonight, you and I have explored 5 disturbing things from around the internet. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any recommendations for smaller online oddities that can fit into a future compilation, please send your suggestion to my new email inbox made specifically for this series, dtfaisubmissions@gmail.com. I look forward to keeping this series going for many years to come. With that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I love you all. And good night.
Overall, fairly good video. A lot of things were somewhat touchy. The animal things are still a mystery. The suicide one is just very tough to deal with. It's a very touchy subject. I'd prefer not to get into videos like, or get into details and stuff like that, because it's very touchy. The end, it just comes down to construction stupidity. I mean, anyway, this is Disturbing Things from Around the Internet, Volume 11. I'll see you guys next time for 12. Peace.